Feels like Noiz is swung around by quite a force. But hey, nothing wrong with that. I sit on the floor again and lean on a shelf while protecting my wounded side. Is Noiz alright? We're in the middle of the enemy's base after all, so no matter how strong that guy is, I'm still worried. As if it's reacting to my anxiety, my burn starts throbbing with pain. Come back soon. I tightly grip the cube and wait, praying for Noiz's safe return. About 30 minutes have passed since then. Noiz hasn't returned yet. He's late. This is too weird. Whatever happened has made him really late. Did something bad actually happen? Was he caught in the middle of something? I don't want to assume the worst, but even if it's Noiz we're talking about, I can't deny the possibility. Do I go look for him? This is an emergency. 5 minutes after this message, partition walls will block the passages sequentially from floor to floor, starting from the basement. There are sirens ringing right now, in case you can't tell.
Oh, good.
Please evacuate the premises immediately. Staff members on the passages should evacuate as soon as possible. I repeat, this is an emergency. I don't know what the deal is, but something sure is happening! I have to go look for Noiz. After gazing at the cube in my hand, I used the shelf as a support and stood up slowly. To be honest, the burn on my side is considerably painful. I break out in a cold sweat. But now's not the time to say something like that. I activated Wren, who was in sleep mode, in my bag. Aoba. Wren!
Activated!
Wren! God damn it, Wren! Stop being named the same as the dog! Wren, things are getting kinda ugly. I'm in a pretty bad shape, too, so I need your support. Are you okay? I can't quite say I am, but I've tried my best. Holding my side, I leave the room as fast as I can. Can't catch me, I'm the Aoba man. When I emerged into the hallway, I could hear the alarm much more clearly. From a distance, I heard sounds like the earth was rumbling, too. Maybe it's the sound of the partitions closing. Maybe Noiz isn't on the floor anymore? I placed the cube on my palm and tried pushing where its eyes were, like Noiz said. You called? Is Noiz on this floor? No. I see. Let's go upstairs for now. Aoba, behind you! When I look over my shoulder, I see one of the dog allmates standing there. It's over for me if I get hit by one of those beams. I bolted down the hallway. I didn't care about the burn on my side. I could hear the dog's footsteps following after me. Quickly, I need to find somewhere to hide. I run desperately and eventually see the elevator door. I nearly jump to the door and press a button. Quickly, quickly! The elevator door opened and I ran into it. I could see the dog allmate right before the door closed. Oh, I'm saved. I pressed the button to the top floor. The elevator comes to a quiet stop and the door opens. Before I can take a single step forward, I freeze. Oh, this again! The dog allmate is... And this time its mouth is open with the thin iron pipe pointed out.
That is super grotesque.
I love that dog's design for the... It's so Resident Evil, and I'm such a nerd. What do I do now? At that moment, something crosses my mind. Ugh. Right before the allmate fires his beam, I throw Noiz's cube into the dog's mouth. It sounds like something exploded, and the dog wriggles around and steps back. It squirms for a little bit at first, but Smoke starts to rise out of his mouth. Did it work? I go up to the dog and check. It looks like it's completely blown. I don't see any indication of it being activated. Noiz's cube tumbles to the floor. The lights in its eyes flicker. I pick it up and it starts to talk. Reading 24, error received. Looks like it broke when the beam discharged. Noiz takes 58 points. Noiz? Are you here? Where are you? This floor, center, big room, 83, declining, 420 blaze it. The power cuts off. The light in the cube goes dim, eventually fading out completely. Thank you. I'll definitely find Noiz. I muster all my strength at the last minute and stuff the cube into my jacket pocket. I pass over the dog almond and head inside. Noiz is in the center of a big room, huh? I need to hurry. My side feels as painful as ever, but I don't notice it much. I walk down the hallway and suddenly see a door. It's more elegant than any of the other doors. It must be a hall or something. Is Noiz in there? I quickly go up to the door. White walls, a white floor, and a white ceiling. Is this Toei's room? The one Noiz mentioned? Noiz! There he is. Oh, good, he's safe. Extremely relieved, I smile. I was really worried about you. Yeah,
I question your statement, Aoba.
something... To be fair, Aoba hasn't gotten as close as we can see the sprite yet. I was really worried about you. You didn't come back at all. Were you alright? I try to walk towards Noiz, but I stop midway. Strange. Noiz just stands there, watching me without moving. Staring at me with sharp eyes. Lifeless, chilly eyes. Aoba, it's coming. Suddenly the space around us twists and distorts inward. No way. Rhyme? What's happened to him? The details are unknown, but it's possible that he's being controlled by someone. Controlled? But by who? Aoba, he's coming. Aoba, instructions. Fuck! Being controlled, that can't be true! Noiz, wake up! Noiz, get it together! Hey! Aoba! Ren, defense! Whoa! Aoba, an attack! God damn it! When I return to reality, I fall to my knees, trying to endure the pain that attacks my entire body. My sweat slowly drips to the floor. In addition to the wound on my side, I'm in even more pain now. Not to mention the damage I took from Noiz's merciless beating earlier. Aoba, be careful! I look up and see Noiz standing there, just like he was not long ago. Noiz lowers himself into a crouching position and dashes towards me. Whoa! I block his right-fisted punch with both arms. The impact runs itself all the way to my bones. He continues to pummel me with his fists in rapid successions. Noiz! As I guard, I catch a glimpse of Noiz's face. I knew it, his eyes. They didn't seem to be watching me. They were the eyes of a human who was manipulated by someone. Mizuki and Akashima were like that too. Whoa! Noiz's fist, which had been targeting my face until now, suddenly moves to attack my stomach area. I quickly pull myself back to avoid him, but he still manages to graze my side. I have a burn there. Is he doing it on purpose? As if answering my question, Noiz aims only at my side. I have no idea if he can even recognize me, but he's being pretty damn serious about this. Noiz, stop! Noiz's expression doesn't change. He only keeps attacking indifferently, gazing at me. I'm forced into a one-sided defensive battle by his non-stop mechanical movements. I don't want to fight Noiz when we're both like this. I have to do something! My arms begin to numb and I know for sure that I won't last. Use it. Use the power. Use it. Again. The headache returns and I hear the voice. If you don't hurry, it'll be too late. Come on, use it. Go inside his head and reveal it. Ah! An intense spear of pain pierces through the inside of my head, and everything begins to move in slow motion. My hand grips Noiz's forehead on its own, and I'll go inside of you. Pitch black. I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. I can't tell if there's anything on any side of me. Is this the inside of Noiz's head? I stood there still for a while as my eyes adjusted to the dark. I'm still able to make out some shapes. But all I could see was the outline of the floor, the walls and the ceiling. Nothing else but those. This is a room without anything in it. Where's Noiz? Suddenly, a rectangular hole widens on the wall to my right. A white light fills the dark room, and I see the figure of a human. The gray shape sluggishly walks into the room, hunched over, a white mask concealing its face. And groups of more figures with the exact same look are coming in. They were a ghastly sight, that they were people who had sucked the life and color from the earth only to let it rot inside of them. The masked people gather in the center of the room, making a circle. In the center of the darkness, a crying mask comes to the surface and starts to spin around. My eyes glued to the bizarre display, I notice something in the center of the circle. A seemingly out-of-place monitor sits there, and on it is something like a sandstorm. In it, looks like someone's cowering on the floor. That's... Noiz? It's Noiz. Looks like he's sleeping with his eyes closed. Noiz. I try to call him, but my voice won't come out. All that'll come out of my mouth is air. At that moment, the orderly mask started to move around strangely. The sound of cracking bones caused them all to scatter about. The awful sounds piled over, and then music came flowing in. The rhythm distorted and turned into a faint sound of an old record. What was happening now was stirring up even more uneasiness than I had before. Oh god, that's so creepy.
Honestly, why would he do that? I wonder if it would be better just to have him not go outside.
The shame he's brought onto us will always linger. If he hadn't been brought to this world, I would have considered it a blessing.
Dear, you've gone too far.
You don't have any intention of letting him out either, do you?
That is true.
This conversation. This is inside Noiz's mind. Everything inside of him is manifesting. So this is a conversation Noiz has heard before. And the two talking are probably his parents. How awful. Noiz! I push my way through the jumble of masked people and make my way to Noiz. But the masked figures started to change when I tried to get closer to him. They all began to sway
cool
around
art.
and blocked me off from Noiz. Move! A disgusting feeling goes through my fingers, and I try to push them out of my way. I pull my hand back in surprise. The masked people start to sneer and shake with Noiz. I check my hand, but nothing's wrong with it. Was I just imagining my hand distorting when I just touch them? Also, you can't hear it, but every time that the picture changes, it's the sound of, like, crunching bones. It's like, oh my god.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a bit intense.
I like the art shift, though. That's cool.
Honestly, this is my favorite scrap scene out of all of them, and you'll want it goes places, man. We're not through yet. Thinking that, I try my way through the crowd again. My fingers warp again. What the hell? When I try to get to Noiz, my fingers start to warp. The masks sneer at me. Are they testing me? So I can't get to Noiz unless I get over this disgusting situation? This is different from reality, so... Not as if it's actually disfiguring my body. This is only in the mind, but... I still need the courage. Either way, I need to get to him. I was scared still, but... I tried to push through the masks again. Oh, God, that sound. An unnatural, raw feeling spreads from my fingertips to my bones. This isn't reality. This isn't real. I pushed aside the dancing masked figures, praying silently to myself. They fell without resistance as I pushed them aside, and laid there like dead fish on the floor. When I get through all of them, the monitor-like thing binds to Noiz, and suddenly every sound goes dead.
I'm detached from this world.
With a sigh, Noiz speaks. Noiz is cowering in front of me. So this is the world that Noiz has always felt. Abandoned by his parents? The world where Noiz is forced to live alone. Unable to feel any pain, unable to see. Left behind in an isolated, dark room. That's the world Noiz feels as if he's in. He's lying on the floor with his feet and hands held by shackles. The locks lost somewhere far in the dark. I bend down and try to undo the shackles. And suddenly Noiz's eyes open and look at me. His eyes capture me, and one of his shackled hands reach for my cheek. His thin lips open and turn into a small smile. His red tongue sticks out of his smile, passes down his lower lip and reaches his chin. His impossibly long tongue brings fear over me.
I'm sorry, what?
In this colorless space, I found the deep red of it both extremely strange and oddly fascinating.
Okay, Aoba.
Noiz held both sides of my face with both his hands and brought my face closer. I reflexively pull myself back, but then I remember Noiz's words. He said he couldn't feel anything else but his tongue. This isn't the real world. He might have been exaggerating when he said it was only his tongue. The only part of his body that allowed him to feel. Then, the part of him that felt like it was alive. I have to accept him. I felt the anxiety and tension build at the nape of my neck. I opened my shivering lips to Noiz. I reached out to his long tongue and closed my eyes. Something lukewarm entered inside my mouth. Noiz, I'll accept you. So, come back.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh, we are... The best way to travel around here is by foot. It's what everyone does. The transportation system in the old resident district is pretty bad. There's a big street running through the center of the city, and sometimes there may be a bus or a train, or even a taxi. The transportation system in the old resident district is pretty bad. There's a big street running through the center of the city, and sometimes there may be a bus or a train, or even a taxi. But they also can be cancelled or delayed without notice, so they're not really reliable. The roads might be blocked any time too, so nobody trusts public transportation. Even now, there are hardly any cars on the street. There's only one taxi waiting in vain and some junked cars parked by the roadside. The sidewalk is filled with people coming and going. The most reliable thing you could have were your own legs. Thief! What are you doing in someone else's room?
Welcome back.
Who are you? Why are you in my room? Granny drives me off. Oh god, I can't fucking read that. Granny drives me off and I return to the table with the donuts. Then teacups, return. Granny sits down, naturally subside, eat. All ready, so these are for us. Oh god. Anger, naturally subside. Fuck. How do you feel about this?
There's a black figure who's just glitch, and everything's weird, and I don't like it.
So do you remember this original CG from the common route?
Yup.
Do you remember? Can you tell who everyone else is?
Yup.
Can you guess then who the black scratched out figure is?
Noiz?
Yep. He's scratching
They keep
him.
overlaying Kojiku's face over him.
They keep mirroring it. It's a glitch.
Yeah, it's just that it was confusing me a little bit.
That's the point. We're basically seeing Noiz's point of view right now.
Doko desu ka? I hope this isn't how Noiz's eyes actually work.
I also hope that, honestly. I don't have an answer. Oh, God. And again, he scratched himself out. Isn't dry juice the largest rib team? Isn't dry juice the largest rib team? Yeah. So, a lot of people. So that means there's crew all around this entire island. So, a lot of people. That means there's crew on this entire island. So there's a lot of people. So that means there's crew all around this entire island. So a lot of people. So that means there's crew all around this entire island. So a lot of people are in it. So that means there's crew all around this entire island. Both of you shut up. 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 Shut up. Both of you shut up. Both of you shut up. Shut up. Both of you shut up. 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 Ah! Clinging to the walls, you can hear the faint sound of people inside. If you can't stand it that much, then hit me. Do you want to feel even better?
Yes or yes? I rigged it.
Do you want to give up?
No.
That's not an option. Do you want to rest?
God, yes.
Do you want to sleep?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Can I not wake up?
Me.
Can I stop trying? If you want to know, by the way, at this point, this is Noiz asking the questions.
Okay, I guess we're exposing my depression today.
Help! Bring out the noise.
Can I stop trying? Can I stop now?